Okay. Good evening, mortals.
Bitch!
Hello. How's it going, everyone? I see we have several intoxicated people in chat, and I want you to know I am here for it. That's fucking great.
Yes, intoxicated fate weavers. This is gonna
Yeah,
be fun.
the pattern spiders are drunk. This is gonna be glorious.
No.
Yeah.
I question what substance can even get a pattern spider drunk.
Don't worry about it. It's the
Yes.
concept of time.
Oh, great.
Jordan, you should read my pre-bitch.
Oh my god, it's so high up. The pattern
God,
spiders
it's so
have been
good.
chatting. Okay. Mercy descends from the heavens, golden wings and halo shining brilliant sunlight on the land, handing a note to Chat. She bows, then ascends once again. Chat, curious, opens the note, and the written social attack goes off, sending Chat rocketing off to the horizon, through the crust of the earth, through hell, and utterly destroying Chat. Written on the letter, Brebinch. What the fuck is time even? Oh god. Not only are the pattern spiders drunk on time, but they're also questioning what exactly made time. So,
Oh no.
you guys are in for a fucking treat today. Oh, I forgot to do something. There we go. Okay, we're good. So, hey everybody, we're playing Exalted. Thank you for joining me, Pattern Spiders. I appreciate you very much. You guys, if you'll recall, you had been on a very awkward boat ride for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
With some people who all look like normal people from all walks of life, which is a little weird because all of them move with military efficiency, despite the fact that none of them look like military personnel.
Yup.
You guys remember all that, right?
We have a Darius.
Oh, sexy. I'm seeing if Darius will jump in the VC, but I don't think he's ready yet. Okay.
No, I don't think he's ready yet.
Okay.
Don't pressure
so
him.
this is fine. The boat is full of normal people with no different characteristics about them. They're just normal human people who are weirdly into war. Yeah. So according to your wild mass guessing, this is the terrestrial exalts, right?
I guess.
Lavada, I refuse to answer that question. Okay, I'm gonna move to storyteller mode, which means that I can talk to you, pattern spiders, but they can't hear me.
Which means.
And now they can hear me. See, you couldn't hear me explaining what that means because I went to storyteller mode, which means you can't hear me, but they can. So I can talk shit about the party, like,
That makes no
Ben is
sense.
so cute, and I'm really jealous. Anyway.
That makes even less sense.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Yeah, I was just talking to the pattern spiders about very serious things. Yeah. Speaking of pattern spiders, could all non-pattern spiders please get the fuck out of reading the chat? Yes, I know, Aki. You are a mod and need to stay in there, but you won't read because you want to enjoy this game.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just for pattern spiders. And don't worry, if you're
if people
new
wanna
here,
lurk
you
and
are a pattern spider
put it
by
in another
virtue of
window or
being in the
something
chat.
to
Don't
help
worry
drive
about
up
it.
viewership.
Sorry?
I mean, if people want to lurk and help drive up viewership, you fuck.
Yes, that is fine. I just don't want you guys reading what we're doing or hearing what I'm talking about with the pattern spiders.
Well, that's a good thing because
Blackthorn,
you're
you
not
are a
talking
pattern
about this
spider.
game right now. So
I just want you to know.
start the game.
Fucking dildo. All right. So, I gave you guys 48 hours of time to Blue Book. Because one of the pattern spiders, thought it would be a big May to do some fate weaving. That pattern spider is in the chat right now, and this entire session is dedicated to that fate weave. So this should be fun.
Wow. Okay.
So what do you guys
Bring
do
it.
with your 48 hours?
Do you want to ask
Just a quick
everybody?
summary.
Do you want to go by person? Or are we just all shouting out our answers?
Just shout
all
over
together?
each other would be good.
Alright.
Got drunk.
also got drunk and read the first aid manual.
Talked to Joe and learned crazy eights.
Made sure that we weren't still on Autocathon.
I feel that's a good thing to test.
Darius listened to people on the boat trying to get information from overhearing. It didn't work.
Correct.
Also charged his fucking arm. Hopefully.
Served as counsel for a couple of people who were feeling or worrying about things, and played chess with, I believe it was James.
Oh,
I cheated.
fancy. How do you cheat at chess?
Did you still win? Is the question.
I don't know.
How do you cheat at chess? I legitimately. Did you have like a phone in your pocket that was just giving you all of your moves? Like, what happened?
Not with that attitude.
Anytime Joe looked away, he would move a piece.
Yep.
Anytime Joe looked
Yeah.
away, James just reversed the whole board.
Yeah, anytime. Anytime Joe looked away, he just moved all of the pieces and hoped Joe wouldn't notice. Somehow, Joe
just-
didn't notice.
Just turn
Joe,
the whole
you're
board
not gonna
180.
Joe
Just turn the
pretended
whole
he
board.
didn't notice. It was more entertaining this way.
Just
I
turn
see.
the whole board 180 degrees and then just gaslit Joe into thinking that he was the other color.
What do you mean you were white? You were playing as black. You let me pick white because you're such a nice guy.
No. At one point, we were playing chess, and I just switched the entire board to checkers. Like,
Oh,
Joe carried on playing
Kev!
as though he didn't notice anything, and that's
Talk
when
to you
James
later,
got
buddy.
suspicious.
Thanks for... Guys, Kev's in the chat. Say hi.
Hi, Kev.
Cab, I miss you.
Hello.
hey, Cap.
We are about to suffer.
Cab was just popping in, but and then had to go. But Cab, anyway, okay. So, the pattern spider who inflicted this upon you says that they love you, and this pain is 80% revenge, 20% story progression, which is bullshit because I don't need pattern spiders to progress the story, which means this is 100% revenge.
Come on, I only took away your bike privileges, like, what, twice?
Just
Now?
when it was most painful to us, yes.
Well,
All
you know
right.
what they say, pain builds character.
Okay, so we are gonna pick up the story on the boat. You are. The seas have started to get a little choppier than they were before. So the sky turns gray, and the waves start to pick up.
Just to double check.
Yep.
Do we know what day and time it is?
Yeah, absolutely. According to your devices you keep time with, it's been 2 days since you went to the gala. So you were on Autocathon for a few hours, it looks like, and then you went to here, and then it's 2 days after that.
So it's February 15th,
Time progressed
approximately in the
normally.
evening.
Approximately, yeah.
You
So
can never know when you are transported into a completely different, reality.
you weren't though.
Well, true. We did see the world in
Yeah.
the skies of Autochthonia.
Exactly. So clearly it's there.
Remind me, so there was chaos up there when we first looked,
Yes.
and then when Autochthon pointed, there was the world. Was the world amid the chaos, or?
No. So the first time when you looked up, you just saw the chaos because it was an intense feature. The world was there. It's just you weren't looking in that direction, kind of thing.
Okay.
So it hadn't moved or changed or anything. Autochthon didn't pull the world into Autochthon.
That's for the best.
Anyway, yeah, that could go poorly. He fixes plate tectonics and thereby causes global winter. Okay, so yeah, the weather starts to get a bit choppier, and after a few minutes, 1 second. What was I calling her? Oh, Sally walks up to you.
That's correct.
Who?
So you're all sitting around the bar area where you've been congregating most of the time when you're not, in your rooms or whatever. Sally walks up and says, "I have something to tell you."
Joe's expression becomes that of a man who is used to thinking all the time, trying very hard not to think.
Mercy looks up from where she's been sitting for the last basically 2 days, reading the first aid manual. Oh, goody.
She looks at you and kind of like gives you a pained expression, like that comment hit a little too hard for the situation. And she says, "I think we're about to be attacked."
By
Okay,
who?
so Ben's forehead has been on the counter for most of this period. The moment she mentions there's an attack, he just sits completely upright. Goes, "What?"
She says, "The weather's not natural. It's, suffice to say, we think we may be under attack."
Are you going to tell us by who?
We don't know yet. It could be a number of different factions.
Factions which we know nothing about.
That
Right?
is true.
All right. Well, if you want us to be any aid here, we're gonna need weapons.
We can give you rifles if you need them. However, we were thinking that you should probably stay out of this.
That brings me to my question, which is, do you anticipate losing?
It's never a sure thing. She looks over at Darius specifically, and then speaking to him, but kind of to the group at the same time, says, "No plan survives the first contact with enemies."
He's responding. Just be
Yeah,
patient.
I'm just letting Darius type.
He nods. Okay, great. Then she says, "How we could provide you with weapons, but this isn't your fight at all. If you want to stay out of this, we'll understand. We'll keep you below decks where it should be safer, assuming we don't lose."
How likely do you think that?
Again, I don't know. I'm confident that we have strength in tactics and probably numbers, but, well, we also have a boat.
Well,
This is
I'd
a
rather
demon war,
go with the weapon
good friend
in my
Ulrich.
hand.
Darius speaks. If you want our help, then I would like you to stroke a deal with us.
I'm listening.
And Darius is still typing.
Oh
for
yeah,
now.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's why
for
I
some
was
reason I
reading.
didn't read that. I just listened to Witch saying it, and I'm like, why isn't Witch talking more?
You answer our questions truthfully. In exchange, we help.
She says, absolutely not.
Classified, I take it.
Exactly.
I think that
We're
She's
willing to
serious.
protect you since you are passengers on our ship. But this is our home. You don't get to come here and demand answers.
And besides, something gives me the feeling that you would sooner take a risk than break orders.
Correct. You're catching up.
Joe kind of turns glances.
She's
at-
trying
at the
very hard
others,
not to tell them
particularly
anything.
Mercy and Darius, and says, if I'm torn between wanting to stay out of this and wanting to be as involved as possible to learn more about these enemies.
You begin to hear distant thunder.
Whoever they are, I guess they can control the weather, apparently.
and they might be able to harm, and they might be, and by inaction we might be harming ourselves.
Give me a rifle.
We can at least find out who the enemy is.
I also would rather not kill.
She looks at you with a, like, frankly disgusted look and says, then you should probably go below deck.
You don't need to tell me twice. Here, Joe's gonna hand. It was James who asked for a rifle.
Yep.
He hands James.
They do make very
A
effective
device,
fodder.
and he says, "It has a video camera, among other things. Please keep it on. I want to see what's going on."
Lavana, they're part of this whether
Joe.
they like it or not. It's just, do they
Yes.
spend it
Do my
below
best.
decks, hoping for the best, or...
If it comes to our survival versus our promise. And Mercy kind of trails off to not have things spoken
Joe, Joe's expression kind of stills, and he says, "You'll do as you see fit."
Understandable.
Darius gives Joe the phone that contacts Autocathon.
Joe looks down at it like he's not sure whether he wants to drop it or cradle it close, and he places it in his satchel of technology and books.
Fascinating. You hear the click of the lock on your bag engaging.
Where has this phone been held the entire time? For as far as our characters know.
Just in your pockets, as far as I knew, but you just put it in a bag full of other tech.
Yep. Joe's not going to necessarily realize what that specifically means.
Mhm.
Actually, it's one of those briefcase-style bags that actually just magnetized, like, clicks when it closes anyway.
It also now has a padlock.
Oh. Joe blinks. Yeah. And he hurries down below deck.
You put
Mercy-
Not
the
gonna be a problem,
communication
Doc.
device of the god of technology in with a bunch of tech he didn't make. That's his tech now.
Darn it.
Mercy looks to Sally. Can I have your word that I'm not going to be shot on sight? Or that we're not going to be shot on sight if we use our abilities?
She says you're going to be shot on sight regardless if you're above decks. Not by these, and she gestures around to the random people of varying ages and ethnicities standing around holding rifles. But our enemy
Thank
is
you.
certainly not going to take any prisoners.
I have a question.
She turns to face you, and tall...
No. I'm
Oh,
out of character
Out of
question.
character, okay, yeah.
out of character question.
Okay.
Of all these people, how young is this age difference?
What
Is
do you
there
mean?
anyone younger than teens?
Not that
Like
you've
child
seen, no.
soldiers. Okay.
However,
Just making sure.
by definition, Sally is a child soldier.
Yeah. Which is
And
It's
also
not
apparently the
quite-
general.
yeah. Conflicting feelings about that. Alright, continue.
Also very sure that she's not actually that age. She
Uh,
has made statements to the contrary.
So, a beautiful, lithe, tanned blonde woman walks up briskly to Sally, leans down in her ear, and whispers something in that horrible, weird, fucking the language that they speak to each other.
Comprehensible language, even to
Yeah.
magic.
Completely incomprehensible language, exactly. And then Sally looks to everyone and says, "We're out of time. This needs to happen now. If you're coming with, grab a rifle." She points to a rack that they flip the bar around, and there's a bunch of AK-47s and pistols and whatnot along the racks. She says, "Either grab a weapon or get below deck to the engine room now."
Type.
Good.
Rifle it is.
And then she storms off and starts barking orders in English. and a bunch of other languages as well. So, all of which are comprehensible to you, Joaquin.
Okay, but they're general orders for get the ship ready for a fight.
They're all actually specific orders for individuals, telling them
Yeah.
where to go, what to defend, what their primary objectives are, and whatnot.
Yep.
Darius does a thing. He released the mode on his high caliber rifle he owns, and it comes to
Yep.
an end.
Summon the loyal steel or some such. Yeah, I get it.
Mercy sighs and
The mage
passes her
is
hand
below
through the air,
deck.
and somehow a mid grab also releases the moat and grabs her sword.
Okay.
Rifle and pistol, please.
Sally comes back after a minute and says, "We spotted some craft incoming, so it looks like the fight's maybe 5 minutes out." She sees your sword, Mercy, and she like nods approvingly, and then goes to collect her weapons as well. She uses 2 knives, long ones, and a pistol in her right hand. She also has a small belt of like a kid's pouch belt that she fills with seeds. It also exists in this game, Exalted, Ulrich, but it specifically doesn't work on this language because they're
Hey
speaking.
Joe, how
Enochian.
about you get down below deck? Guess the rest
Joe
of
is
us
already
are.
below deck.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
he's
down
already
there
left.
with
Alright.
Nadia.
Joe's gonna make sure that Nadia's filled in on all of the blah.
Yep,
And-
Nadia's been there the whole time.
Oh, okay, good.
She also looks scared out of her fucking mind.
Yeah, Joe's gonna. If Joe weren't so stone-faced most of the time, or at least calm-faced, he would probably too. He's sweating a little bit. He's gonna find somewhere secure where he can hold on to a railing or something below decks, and are there secured seats or anything?
There aren't. It's
But there's like a
it's
bench near
an
it.
engine room, so
Got it.
you're basically holding on to railings where you can, while a guard stands just outside the room with a rifle ready, pointed down the hallway where you guys came from.
Joe pulled out his smartphone, and the feed from Darius's device, wherever he's placed it on himself, will appear on that. And he'll kind of just offer Nadia the opportunity to see what's going on out there.
Okay. So true to her word, in less than 5 minutes, in unison, every person on the boat opens fire on a series of watercraft. There's a couple speedboats, quite a few jet skis, and also a larger craft, like a fishing vessel, with a woman standing on top of it with her arms reached up to the sky. She immediately takes a bullet to the chest and goes down. We are going to roll join battle.
Ben's gonna look back over at the weapons, be like, maybe I need to grab something. You guys got like a pipe or something?
We're rolling join battle, so it's unfortunately too late.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And 1 sec.
Which combat? Join battle.
I'd like to use Blinding Battle Feint.
To join battle. Yeah, okay. This supplements. Yeah, okay, no, that's. Go ahead.
Awesome.
Oh, pizza sounds great.
So
Exalted's a great game.
James is ducking down
We are
behind
not playing
a
it right.
railing somewhere, keeping an eye on the window in front of him, using it as a bit of a reflection to see a possible target.
Okay.
Just wanted to let you know Darius doesn't think he can roll on the app at the moment. He has no charms that
Don't
impact it.
think so either, but if you give me a moment, I can do it. Also, does this have a turn tracker?
Yep.
Yes.
Certainly does.
Great. Oh, that sounds like great pizza. Also, hi T. Ben and Mercy, can I get you to reroll and I'll just adjust?
Oh, you want me to reroll? Okay.
Mercy, you sense danger.
Here, you fuck.
Surprise anticipation.
Oh, it
method.
won't work because you guys don't have markers. Hang on, I'm gonna put some on the board.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Wicked.
Oh, I kind of want to keep that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aggressively rolled the same thing.
Proud of you. Okay, please click your own face. Ooh. 50%
I've clicked
off.
my face.
And
Nothing
then,
is happening.
And then do the roll.
I don't want to roll again. I'm gonna lose it.
No, you're not, because I'm just going to use your original roll, which is 7. And you're on the thing.
I pressed the button.
And you're on the thing. You're good. Okay.
Oh, I don't see it.
You
Yeah,
can't see the
I'm not
turnover on the
seeing-
left?
Yeah, it's not showing up on our side. It showed me
That's
for
fine.
a brief second, but
Yeah.
That's weird, but fine. Okay, I need one from Darius. Which I'm doing right now. Don't worry, buddy. Do you have your join battle calculated?
Darius, you at least probably have the awareness excellency, which I would recommend using if you wish.
Are you using excellency, my friend? Hothouse. Ooh,
Yeah.
Hothouse is pretty
Yes.
good. How many motes would you like to invest?
4.
4. Personal.
Noted. Ooh, you got 7. Not bad. And I'm just missing not Scald, James. But I'm
Yep.
also missing Joaquin. Yeah.
I had
Yeah, Hothouse is pretty good.
Steph.
I like Oregano's a lot. It's like, mwah,
Is
10 out of 10.
Joaquin permitted to join battle, given that he is not currently in the battle yet?
Yeah, that's a good point. Don't.
I as far as I'm aware,
Yep,
I can
you're
join
right.
battle if I
It's not like D&D where it's an initiative tracker. So I agree.
Got it.
Yeah. T, what kind of pizza do you like? Yeah. So I still need Yames. Can you click your face and push the join battle button under combat?
Sure, 1 sec.
Thank you.
and a reminder that the combat cheat sheet is under the pinned messages in general.
Yeah.
Yep.
DM just quickly grabs that cheat sheet. Broccoli with extra cheese and olives? That's pretty good.
Okay.
Cheese tea, you're killing me. Okay, I suddenly have a lot of stuff to jiggle. There we go. And you actually got a
7.
7, right? Wow, lucky guys. Okay, so we're gonna start. They're far enough away that they have yet to actually join the battle. So from this distance, you can, if you have a ranged weapon that fires at least out to, we'll call it medium range, then you can feel free to begin withering attacks or even decisive if you're feeling lucky. In the first wave, these are guys on jet skis. You could see there's dozens and dozens of them, but most of them won't be approaching the boat from the side that you're on. So you won't have to worry about most of them. You think that you've probably got about 5 that you're going to have to deal with. Olives are delicious. What do you mean F tier?
Are there any details we can see about the people on the jet ski?
Yeah, much like the people on this boat, they're all walks of life, different age groups, different ethnicities. It's impossible to find anything that matches between all of them.
No uniforms, then.
No uniforms. They're not even at the same levels of physical fitness. You can eat olives like grapes. They're delicious.
Who's up?
So first up, I mean, you guys all rolled 7s. But I think... Oh, you guys doubled 10s, so hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's doing that correctly. That's great. Well, fuck me running. What's your guys' join battles modifiers?
It's wits and awareness.
5.
I just need
Wait,
to find it.
wits.
It's wits plus awareness. Mm-hmm. I think
6.
it's the topping if you're creative. Okay, so Mercy goes before James. I feel like Darius probably goes before everyone.
Probably.
Ben re-rolls awareness. No, that's not what we need.
Okay.
We need you to just calculate what your wits plus awareness is total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
As a
Darius
tiebreaker.
goes there. Yeah, it's just so I can sort you. And if you give me 2 seconds, I'll tell you what it is.
5.
5. Okay, so you go
5.
here. All right, great. So, quick note. In Exalted, things happen on ticks, which represent 1 second in combat. If you get, like, a 7, for example, you're not acting first, and then the person who's on 8 acts second. Everyone on tick 7 acts at the same time. This means that you can do things like both attack the same target, even though it's excessive, or you can have a karmic strike where you attack an enemy and they attack you in the same second and you kill each other. That's a thing that can happen in Exalted. So all of you are acting in the same moment, just so you guys know. You're all reacting instantly. However, Mercy and Darius will have just a little bit of an edge because they've got 6 instead of 5. Just a hint. So I'm going to start with Mercy because Mercy just has more experience with Exalted, so I feel like that's probably a good bet.
Okay.
Not to put you on the spot or anything, but
That's
you
okay.
know,
I can't see the turn order, so I was not expecting it. So
get the fuck on the spot.
So Mercy's going to duck.
Grapes are good too.
You said that there was a bigger boat, right?
Yeah, there was a woman who was standing on top of it with her arms in the air, but she got shot and knocked to the boat deck. You can actually see her. She's walking around on the main level, and despite having a hole in her shirt, she looks fine.
Okay. Mercy's basically going to duck down to the closest railing that's there to that boat that she can hide behind, and is going to do basically defend herself until the boat gets close enough that she can get across to it, either by jumping on some of the skidoos or sea-doos, or literally jumping to the boat.
Okay.
I'm going to take a defense action.
Great. I am going to check something real quick because I'm going to need to roll in a moment. Ooh, Darius, are you here?
Yes.
Yay.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Okay, you're in control of your own damn character. So you take the defense action, and Darius, it is your action. What are you gonna do?
The lady on the boat you said is visible.
Barely, and she's quite a bit back. It almost looks like they have ranks, but they're not cohesive enough. Like, they're ranks in the sense that it looks like a few waves will be occurring, but not ranks like they actually have any fucking precision at all. So she's a ways away still.
Okay. She.
You could still shoot her. She's just at long range, that's all.
Okay. I.
And there are threats much closer.
Yeah. How far out are the ski-doos? How close? How long will it take for them to get to us?
A few seconds.
Oh, so a few, yeah.
Sorry, a few seconds before they get close enough that they could start shooting at you.
Okay, I'll take a shot at one of the ski-doo people.
All right. Is this going to be a withering or decisive attack? The difference is withering allows you to build initiative, which you can spend on a decisive attack. A decisive attack actually does damage,
I will
but it
do
also spends all your initiative.
a withering attack,
Okay.
which is... How do I actually... Oh, I roll the combat ability plus weapon accuracy?
Plus your dexterity. Plus any bonuses or penalties. I recommend opening that combat cheat sheet.
Yeah, I just looked at it. That did not include... Okay, one sec. That didn't include the accuracy bonus from the rifle.
Oh. Okay, so roll the accuracy bonus as well, please. /R, however many D... Oh, you just re-rolled it entirely? Okay.
Sorry. I can... Yeah, /R.
So it'd be /R, whatever number of D10s, greater than 7.
No. Nothing.
Okay. So 3 successes then?
Yes.
Okay, so you bring your rifle up against your shoulder. In a very practiced and fluid motion, you exhale. You look down the scope. You squeeze the trigger and feel the very familiar recoil against your shoulder. It's almost comforting, reaffirming. And you hit exactly in between the handlebars of the Skidoo as it approaches. A shot that would be 1 in a million for most is pedestrian for you. Immediately, the Skidoo goes careening over some waves. The young man trying to pilot it, having difficulty adjusting it back and forth as the steering column is damaged.
Alrighty.
So you gain 3 initiative.
Okay. I don't have any way of editing that, I don't think. Oh, no, I can.
No, but I do.
And is sorry, was that the withering damage roll was 3?
Oh, yeah, good question. For damage, you're going to roll your weapon damage plus any threshold successes, so 2. You're right, I was doing that way wrong. Fuck me
All
running.
good.
Weapon damage plus...
Also, big oof that they had 1 dodge. Right, it's a skidoo. You can't really dodge gunfire on a... Yep, okay.
Should I roll my withering damage then?
Yes. Yeah, it's more that I don't think they were expecting that.
Is there any soak?
You don't have to worry about soak. You hit a skidoo. I could apply soak from him, but you're not technically shooting at him. You're kind of shooting at him. Withering attacks are weird. Actually, I should apply soak. Oh well. You get 2 initiative.
He gets 3, because you get... If they lose 2, he gains amount of damage plus 1.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Alright.
And now it is Yames. You're up, buddy.
Okay, taking a page out of Darius's book, I am going to go ahead and shoot one of the nearest Sea-Doos. I don't actually have the stats for the rifle though.
You do need... Oh, right, because you got an AK.
Yeah.
Shit. I was just gonna say, can you steal Darius's? But no, not you can't because Darius just left. One second.
Sorry.
Here we go. We're gonna borrow his assault rifle.
Okay.
So real quick, damage 9, defense 0, overwhelming 1. No attunement, attribute is dexterity, ability is archery. The accuracy at close is -2, short is 4, medium 2, long 0, extreme -2.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
And
Do you
this-
see the accuracy again? I'm just going to type it in chat.
I think he was putting into it his character sheet.
Great. Excellent.
I'm gonna throw some essence into this.
Seems wise. Grape on pizza, that sounds horrible.
Okay. And did I get any bonus for being hidden before I popped out for my shot?
I don't believe that adds anything.
Okay.
Unless charm or action specifically says it does. But it
Okay.
does mean that he doesn't get his defense against your attack. So
Mhm.
he basically has defense 1, which
Gotcha.
means 4 of your successes are threshold.
Okay. And
So you roll your damage now.
Yep. Soak.
Soak. I'm not going to apply it this round. They're out of
Okay.
combat and are caught on basically no one else could be making these shots. They were not expecting this to happen.
Okay.
And I'm just not applying it this round. Which is possibly a poor understanding of the rules, but oh well. It's fine.
There we go. 8 successes.
Motherfuck. So you get 9. Okay, so you open fire with the AK, squeezing a tight controlled burst directly into the center of the Skidooidzon, which immediately causes the engine to explode outward, the front of it pitching forward, and the old woman that was riding it to go directly into the sea.
Woof.
Well, she was piloting a vehicle and an initiative crashed, so fuck her. Great. And now we go like this and this. And then, Ben, you're up. You have...
Ben's looking at the weapons. Are they all just guns? Is there no melee weapons? Is there like not a pipe he can use?
I mean, there's lots of pipes. Boats are covered in them. They're
Are
currently
they
in
like
use,
long
but-
rifles?
They... Do you have melee as a weapon, as a skill?
No, I have something special. Just, are they long
I-
rifles?
They're AKs, but they're back in the bar, so unless you picked one up.
He's still standing there looking at the weapons.
Okay, sure. Yes, they are long rifles.
Alright, he sighs and grabs one and goes over to Mercy. As he's doing it, he's actually unloading the gun. He
Okay,
crouches out.
back up. So you were staying in the bar while everyone else was going to the deck to open fire, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and now you're just... Okay. So...
He's gonna go join Mercy and hunker down and wait to defend himself.
I see. Okay, so you basically you take a rifle, you unload it, and as you're unloading it, you also sit down next to Mercy. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll
I
be
need to
fun.
roll this. I did and got 6 successes. I need you to give me an initiative check, please. 1 second.
Are you talking about me or your NPC?
No, NPC. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so the 3 of them that are the 4 of them that are left all tense up and leap about 20 feet up straight into the air and onto the deck beside you guys. They are now in close combat. The 5 of them all turn, several of them sprouting claws from their hands, and howl loudly in both human and animalistic voices as they do so, turning to assault you immediately. You're now in close combat. James, you're up.
Yay.
Oh, there it is. Huh. Oh no. Oh no. That's a pretty good charm. Trance of unhesitating speed. The Solar strums her bow, or in your case, fires the AK and fills the air with sharp notes. You can now attack multiple targets with multiple decisive attacks, spreading your initiative throughout. Okay, how many targets are you attacking, buddy? Hello?
Apologies. How many do I have?
There are currently 4 targets on the ship.
Okay.
And they're all in close range, so I need you to remember that.
Okay. Can I move as well? Do an action surge?
You don't need to do an action surge, but you do need to do a flurry, which costs
Okay, a
you.
flurry. Thank you.
So, in order to do movement in a decisive attack, you need to flurry. So that takes away 2 dice from any rolls you make, and the second action in that flurry, you take away 3 dice. So in this case, you will remove 2 dice from whatever you do first, and 3 for whatever you do next. If you add more actions onto a flurry, you reduce your dice pool further and further.
Gotcha. Okay. I'd like to get at least to short range, if I can.
How?
I'm gonna dodge out if I can. Like,
Dodge out?
yeah, just let's see. I'm kind of perched up on this railing, so yeah, I'll dodge around a few of these guys, slide down the rail if I can, and post up down lower on the deck.
Okay, sure. So the first thing you want to do then is make a combat movement, disengage. So, where's the thingy that tells me about disengage actions? You have a combat movement score, and you use that. You roll the check, and it's opposed by nothing, I don't think. Unless they're specifically setting up for it. But they haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I'm just going to allow it, but I need to do some homework. Turns out I've forgotten more about the system than I thought. Actually, wait, don't I have someone for this?
You can move one range band in combat.
Right.
If somebody is trying to follow you, then they
Agreed.
can take a
All
rush
right.
action to basically make it impossible to get away from them out of close range. But
Okay.
they have to take that action. In
Yeah,
other words,
they haven't done that, so feel free to move your range band away. So you jump on the railing, run a few steps on a very precarious surface, and slide down like it was a banister and you were a rich kid from an 80s movie. Arriving at the bottom and dropping into a low crouch, raising the rifle up to your shoulder. In that moment, you can see your targets laid out almost as if you knew that any bullet you fired would hit them without anything interfering. You just know that there's nothing they can do to stop what's about to happen to them. How many targets are you aiming at?
I'm gonna take all 4.
So you need to spread the 16 you have over 4 guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. So you get 4 per, and remember, your dice pool is getting reduced by 3 for this. So you're going to roll your dexterity plus your combat ability.
Yep.
And then take 3 dice off of that.
Okay. And I'm going to also grab some extra essence out of the air.
Peripheral?
Yes.
Smart. Excellencies help with flurries.
Okay. 1 second.
and your difficulty is 2.
Okay.
If you put grapes on pizza, you are a serial killer. That's just a fact. Everyone knows that.
Alright, I'm pulling 3 out.
Pro tip, spend all of the essence you can in combat scenes.
Cool. In that case, I'm going way higher than that. We're going with 8. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
He's not being
We're all-
facetious, by the way. You regain 5 motes a round in combat, and it's nice.
Yeah, it's this is life or death. If you die, you can't spend any motes.
Okay. So that's 6 successes.
Hang on a sec.
Sorry.
So in the interest of doing this quickly, I'm going to make this 1 attack against all of them. Because it's just... Otherwise you got to roll it 4 times, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to apply this the same way moving forward for any charms like this. That means if you roll poorly, you miss all of them. If you roll well, you hit all of them. Is everyone cool with that?
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah.
So that's 3 successes to each of them.
Damn, son. Well, not if they have hardness. If they have hardness, then it's not 3 damage to each of them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, their leather jacket or light windbreaker does not help very much, so it does get to them. You do note, however, that while bullets do punch through and explode out the back of them, spraying blood on the deck, which is quickly wiped away by the rain that is coming down in ever more torrential downpour, the wounds close quickly over them. Like, it's almost like they're being healed via magic.
Great.
Yep. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. So boop, boop, boop. Okay. Got it. Next up is... Oh, and your initiative resets to 3.
Okay.
Next up is going to be Darius. What you
Is
up
it-
to, Boo?
I'm also going to run out of close range with them to try and escape, following suit with James sliding down into a separate port. Is it like a layered ship? Sorry?
Basically, James just changed reality because he stunted it, which I should have rewarded. Sorry about that. But he made it so that this deck has a stairwell from one deck leading to another.
Okay.
So yes, there is, and there always has been.
I mean, it's a yacht, so
Yeah, it is a yacht, so there is that.
I will... Is there a way to get cover?
Not really. These decks are pretty open.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just move away, and then I will take take a shot at the one that was closest to me. Lifting his rifle up, he will aim for center of mass because it's easier at this range, and lightly squeeze the trigger on his gun.
Okay. I'm gonna be a real asshole to James here. I will give you 1 die of stunt. James, I owe you 2 stunt die.
No sweat.
And yeah, make your attack. Withering or decisive?
Decisive.
Great.
Do I add my initiative to the roll, or is it just...
It's dexterity plus your combat ability, plus or minus any bonuses or penalties, and your target is 2. So you need at least 2 successes in order to hit at all, and then anything above that counts as threshold. Although I don't think you threshold with. No, you don't threshold on decisive attacks.
And I will spend 5 peripheral mode.
Aight. Open fire! Motherfuck. Okay, that hits. Roll your damage, which is just your 10 dice from initiative.
Do we double anything? Or...
No.
Oof.
Did you just roll 10 dice and get 1 success? Yikes on fucking bikes. Well, you plant a bullet directly into the joint where the shoulder meets the rest of the arm, and blow out chunks of blood and bone, hoping to disable one of his limbs. When you do so, you watch as first the bone, and then the flesh, and then the skin re-knits over the wound. You do note that it heals less quickly than it did the first time he was shot.
Is this the same enemy that was on James?
James shot 4 guys.
Right. Thank you.
So yes, it is. They are all the same enemy that James shot. And now you go to the bottom of the pile. Mercy, you up.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Is the boat within range?
No, it's staying back.
Okay.
However, there's 4 idiots right next to you.
Is there a Sea-Doo next to me?
There's one quite a ways away, but it's floating on a very reckless sea.
I need to get to that other boat. Mercy's going to sigh as she realizes that she's not quite close enough to the boat to be able to do what she wants. But hearing the rapid gunfire above her head, she turns. She's not going to unsheath the sword, but she does spin, slapping it into the backs of their knees to bring them down in a withering attack.
Okay, go ahead.
No stunt die?
You could have one.
Yay.
Yeah, feel free to remind me about stunt, guys. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Gib.
Yes, you can have stunt dice.
Gib.
You can have it.
Gib.
Hello. Question: if I want to ask questions in a beginning or end of a round, is that okay?
You can ask questions basically whenever, as long as you're not interrupting someone.
And how many do I get from a specialty, as a reminder?
3 dice.
I do not believe that is correct.
It's not, but we already argued through this point. We decided on 3 dice.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
And I'm missing 1 because... Parts.
Should have 4 successes there. 5 successes. Okay. Yep, that hits. Roll your... Wait, hang on. Let me see if that hits. Yes, it just hits. So you get 1 threshold success. As you slap against him, young man you attacked brings his arm down and strikes at the metal of your blade with his forearm, which quite surprisingly resounds with the tink of metal against metal.
Okay. Is there soak?
I
Do
don't
they
believe
have
they
soak?
have soak. Oh, they do. They have quite a bit of soak. 7 now.
Okay. And I got 1 from overwhelming?
Yes. 1 from threshold. Overwhelming is just the minimum that you do.
Okay.
So you remove 7
it's
dice
just
from your pool.
it's asking.
But it can't be reduced below your overwhelming.
I'm doing a withering attack.
Yes, and you have an overwhelming stat on your weapon.
Okay, it's just asking for net successes, so...
That would be your dice pool. Hang on a second here.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, so the way this works, you're gonna roll your attack first.
Okay, I'm doing the thing for the rolling the attack.
Yeah, so you rolled your attack, you've got 5 total successes. Next up, you're gonna roll your strength plus your weapon damage.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1.
Okay.
All good?
I think so. That's probably not correct. No, it isn't.
You rolled 3d10? 3... Really? That's all you had for your
No,
damage pool?
that's what I was asking, because I'm using the I click the button for the withering damage and it says enemy soak, so I put 7. Net successes ?
Net successes would be the total number of successes that you roll. I don't know why it's asking in that way.
Yeah, that's so
It's a little
5
strange.
successes.
So 1, 2. That might be your threshold successes that it's talking about.
Okay,
So then
1.
you would.
Well,
put-
I just put 1 in there,
Yeah.
and that's why it rolled 3.
Right, which is your dice pool remaining after all of that, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you use any excellency?
No.
Okay, so I think you get 1 damage because the soak is just like a number that subtracts off. So
I took the soak off though. It asked me to do. It asked me the enemy soak, so I put that in.
okay,
Soak
We're-
is taken.
yeah, we're just gonna assume this is correct, but I need to look at how this calculates because I think this
Right.
is wrong.
Soak is taken out of your dice pool, so that's why Mercy only rolled 3 dice. Now
Correct,
she will
but
get-
Mercy would normally roll 4 dice according to Mercy's character sheet. So it's impressive that 4 minus 7 equals 3.
Yeah.
It's not how that works. So I'm going to just treat this as gospel for now, and I'm gonna have to look at it after stream.
Okay.
So 2 successes, that's fine. You hit him in the back of the legs, and he barely manages to deflect it from being a crippling blow. And you gain 2 points of initiative.
Cool.
Sorry, 3 points. My bad. And now... Ben, you're up.
Right. So there's how many guys just directly
4.
in front of us? 4 of them. All right. I don't think whichever one is the closest.
Okay, probably the one right next to Mercy because you were sitting next to her.
Yeah. Ben's gonna stand up. He's going to spend 5 motes of personal.
Have a good night,
Grab my pencil.
buddy. Sleep well, drink well, my friend.
And he's going to activate the charm. Righteous Devil form. He's going to take the rifle. And he's going to swing it for a withering strike against the creature, the person's shoulder.
Wait, are you using an AK as if it was a flame wand?
Yeah.
Sure, fuck it. Okay, go ahead. So you're doing a martial art attack. What does the charm Righteous Devil style actually give you?
Good question, sir.
write
The
that
first
down?
time Righteous Devil enters this form, they may roll to intimidate all enemies or inspire them with an emotion of shame, guilt, remorse, whatever. Penalty equal to blah blah blah. Affected enemies take a penalty equal to the stylus charisma on disengage, withdrawal, or stealth-based actions, unless they pay willpower. Additionally, while in this form, they can use the gun effectively in close combat using the butt or handle to effectively bludgeon enemies.
Fair enough. Also, did you say when you activate the form, you make a social attack against everyone who can see you?
Yes.
You should probably do that.
Ben's gonna yell, "Surprise, motherfucker!"
And you're making an intimidate check, I'm guessing?
Yeah, charisma plus presence plus essence.
It doesn't matter if these things are literally fearless or automata.
Yeah, because
Dawn
Ben
cast.
is the Dawn.
Yeah.
So it
Oh
doesn't
my
matter
goodness,
if they're
where-
incapable of feeling fear, the Dawn will fucking educate them.
Charisma.
It's great. It's real great.
Trying to find presence.
Presence is an
Charisma.
ability. So charisma is going to be your charisma, which is an attribute.
Yep.
And then presence is an ability, which
Yep.
you have 3 of. And then what was the third thing? Plus your essence, which will be 1.
Essence should be 1. Yes. I think this is correct.
Okay, and what is their guile? Not that good. Neither is their resolve. Fuck me running. Okay, so all of them look at you and blanch in fear, and then go. Does that what's the type for that charm?
The type, it's a martial arts form.
Does it say simple or anything like that?
Yeah, it's a simple.
Okay, so I believe that does take your action.
That is your action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question.
Answer.
So these people who have come
Yep.
onto the ship have shouted things in. You said it was kind of like human and animalistic, sort of.
Yeah, but it's
voices?
not like they shouted words. They just screamed incoherently and jumped on the ship. Some of them screamed in voices that sounded like hyenas or lions, which is weird because those are humans making those noises. But they're not speaking language. They're just obvious. Yeah, they screamed battle cry. Exactly.
Thinking that. Okay. And I guess the other question is, when they blanch, like, does that look like humans doing that?
Yeah, it looks like human fear.
Okay. Oh, so weird. Okay.
Yep. Anyway, great. So Ben, that is your turn. So it's their turn.
Yep.
2 of them immediately set on Mercy, terrified of Ben, and I'm going to roll this. One of them is going to attack with claws. Just checking stats. 11 dice. Five successes. What's your parry or evasion, Mercy?
Just taking a look.
Oof. 2 or 3. Which one are you doing?
Where did you? Oh,
It's on your
here it is.
combat page.
Give me a sec.
Okay. Oh! Wow, thank you, Blackthorn. 11 months? God damn! God damn!
Bap. I'm gonna spend
Okay.
2 initiative.
Great. I will take that from your total.
I already did. Oh, on my side, but yeah. And I'm going to evade.
Bing bong unga bunga. Are you doing anything else to raise your evasion? You can spend motes to just raise it, as long as
Okay.
you have dodge as long as you have any dots in dodge.
Which I do.
Yeah. So you
I'm
can
gonna
spend 2 motes per 1 defense increase.
Okay, I'll. Does defender win or does attacker win?
Defender wins and exalted.
Okay, I will raise it 1 then.
Okay. Spend your mote. So, it rakes claws on human hands disfigured horribly against your chest, and you simply move back enough that it feels like a gentle lover's caress and nothing more. Although, you can see where the seams of your dress part slightly as the claw passes over them gently. Don't worry, your clothes stay there. You've just got to run on your dress now. The second one also does that. And gets 3 successes, which Read in the Wind lasts until the evasion ends. So you still dodge it because you used Dodge Excellency, which lasts until your turn ends, I believe. Or your next action. Right? Fact check there, good friend Sam?
Seems good.
Yay. Alright. Feel free to call me out when I'm wrong. I'm definitely realizing how much I've forgotten about this combat system.
The combat system itself takes some getting used to.
Yeah, but I've run a campaign in this before, so I was like, I know what I'm doing, and turns out, nope, not so much.
It's been a while, and depending on what your characters do, some of them might be using like tons of gambits to grapple and stuff, and other like a different game can be completely different.
Yep. Just call me out if I'm doing something wrong.
Absolutely.
They're trying to kill her, but missed. Anyway, so you dodged that one as well. One of them, seemingly almost like enticed by the fact that Ben is so intimidating, attacks Ben directly. Ooh.
Was that the one on me or James?
Neither.
And I think the mechanical benefit of them being afraid in this case is actually a 2-die penalty to do anything other than run away from him.
Fact check on that charm.
Fact checked on the charm. Penalty equal to the stylist's charisma on disengage, withdraw, or stealth-based actions.
So no, it
Right,
doesn't.
it's not the Dawncast thing.
No, it is not.
I will check if the Dawncast thing modifies it, but please proceed.
Yeah. What is your defense, Ben? Let's see. You've got a parry of 3 and an evasion of 3. Which one are you doing? There
Probably
are
parry.
4 enemies, Darius. Parry? Okay.
Yeah.
So you, are you going to increase your defense in any way?
No, let's hold off for now.
No, okay. Feel free to take this damage then. Say goodbye to your initiative. Your evasion or your parry is 3, so that reduces it to 3. So this is going to be your 3 plus strength plus weapon damage. 15 plus. Wait, really? God damn, Grandma. Okay. Am I looking at the wrong thing? No, I'm not. Okay. 15 plus 3.
Today's stream is sponsored by Math.
I feel like I should have put in some essence.
Probably.
If not just a
18 D10. Welcome to Exalted.
you know what? Fine.
It's too late.
I'll
I've rolled. You're
Alright.
You're fucked.
That's fine.
So it thrusts its claws directly at you. You bring the AK-47 up to deflect the blow, knocking its hand aside, but it's stronger than it appears. It's not a normal mortal strength, and so it pushes you off balance as you push against the arm, deflecting the blow off, but knocking you, like I said, off balance yourself.
Cool.
Fun
How much
fact,
damage?
None. You lose 5 initiative, and he gains 6.
Okay. Oh well.
All right. Next up, so that's 1, 2, 3. The last one leaps down towards the two who are opening fire and attacks probably Darius because he was the last one down, so he's theoretically the closer. And give me a moment. Darius, what's your defense?
My evasion is 4, my parry is 4. I'll put a moat into it to
2
raise
motes at least.
2? I thought defenders win ties.
They do, and it costs
It's-
2 motes to raise a static value.
Ah, okay. I'll put 2 motes in to raise it to 5.
Okay. It leaps down the stairs, and you nimbly step back as a claw plunges into the wood of the deck, spearing through it and into the metal underneath. And now we're going to do this. Next initiative order.
On a sidebar, are the other people on this boat helping? Or are they just
They're
fucking
fighting
out?
their own fight. So what I'm
Okay.
doing here from a storytelling perspective is there's a lot more guys that are being fought right now. I'm just focusing on your fights.
All right.
But the
I
boat
just
is
wanted to make
crawling with these guys.
sure. Okie doke.
Yeah. Quick check. Who's got Anima Banner Flare?
I do.
I don't.
Nope, not yet.
All right. So the Eclipse has gone live. All right. We're going to go top of the round. Mercy, you're up. Oh, wait. No, sorry. One of the Steel Centipede people fighting Ben is, and he's going for the throat.
Wait, sorry, one of the who?
No, not Steel Centipede. I'm using Steel Centipede Thug for the turn tracking, but these are actually a different faction. That
Okay.
wasn't an accidental
Uh-huh.
spoiler.
Uh-huh.
It's not. As funny as that would be, it's actually not. If these were Steel Centipede Thugs, you guys would be dismantling them easily.
Yeah.
Case in point, that time Ben accidentally broke that guy's arm with a defense.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Anyways, He goes first?
Yes, because
Oh,
he
yeah,
built
'cause
up
he's
more
still-
initiative.
From Ben, yeah.
So he is going to press his advantage and attack Ben directly. Which is going to be that roll first, Dex and Combat Ability, which for him is going to be... what the fuck? Okay. Five successes. Does that hit you, Ben?
I don't know. Does it?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Alright.
You have a parry of 3.
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything to adjust that?
What can I put in?
So
Essence?
you can spend motes to increase a value up to half of your dice pool for the relevant ability. So, for example, if you wanted to increase your parry, which you're gonna have to do unless you want to. No, actually, you could totally do that. You're using a weapon. Then you'd use your dex and martial arts, I suppose, for you, in order to parry it. You could have, if you've got a dice pool of 8, you can spend up to 8 motes to get 4 extra defense. Up to. You don't have to, but you can go that high.
Well, my dex is 3. My martial arts is 3, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so then you can spend up to 6 motes to get 3 more defense. You're going to need at least 2 to not take this attack.
Yeah. Let's toss in 2 more.
Okay, so you need to spend 4 motes for that.
Okay.
Okay, so he lunges forward, snaking his arm around the weapon, and you, drawing on the experience of the ages, simply flow with his attack, letting yourself be pushed back by the force of it, but not feel the effects, which is good because he neatly slices the gun in half.
Damn it.
It still counts for your martial arts.
Yeah. Now I got 2 weapons.
Ha ha ha! And he loses 3 initiative. All right,
Yeah,
Mercy.
Callie
Now you're up.
sticks now.
All right. How close is that boat? Is it still hanging back?
Very much so. Yes.
Okay. And there's no Sea-Doos in distance.
Well, with no one driving them, no, they have not gotten closer.
I'm just asking.
If anything, they've actually gotten farther away.
Theoretically,
Mm-hmm.
would I be able to, if I put motes into it, jump to the other boat? Because I don't actually know how jump works. in
It's
this
at
game.
long range, so unless you can cover, what is that? So short, medium. Unless you can cover 3 range bands with a jump, no.
Okay. I just wanted to double check.
There are charms that let you do that, though. Do you have those?
I'm aware. I don't.
Well,
I-
then, no,
that's-
you can't. Fuck
Well,
you.
then.
Eat butts.
So Mercy, seeing that Ben is being attacked right beside her, her cast mark flares to life on her forehead. Let me just use the thing.
Okay, you use the thing. What happens?
Stop it.
We're all waiting on bated breath. What happens?
Jordan.
Aki, what? Oh, Majestic Radiant Presence. Oh, okay. I guess.
And Mercy once again goes for this thing's knees and trying to absolutely desperately trying not to just outright kill whatever this is, because at the very least when it jumped onto the boat it seemed humanoid, and Mercy is trying very hard not to kill at this point, even though there is something in her soul that is like crying out to like destroy the enemy before me.
Okay, fair enough. Spend your motes, and this is now active. It's also a fucking banging charm. Holy shit. Spend a point of willpower to attack you? Guess what's not happening anymore?
Yeah. So Mercy like hits at its knees and says, "Sit down."
Okay. You can have one. And are you rolling Withering?
Yes, I am rolling Withering again. Sorry.
You
I'm
should
trying.
probably spend motes.
I will.
Everyone should spend motes. This is combat. Spend all your motes.
I should give you a heads up that although this lasts one scene, which is nice, it is a
I
simple
know, it's only a
charm.
single willpower, but still.
No, but it's a simple charm, meaning that
Oh.
it would be your entire action.
Yeah, so
Because
if you want to
really
use
good
this and
charm.
attack, you have to flurry.
No, actually, simple charms cannot be flurried.
Oh, well then
They're
in that
your
case,
full action.
stand
Then
up
I'm
and announce yourself, and that's
stand
it.
up and I say, "Sit the fuck down."
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Nope, that's exactly what I asked for. Thank you.
Okay, true.
Okay.
Stop attacking my himbo.
Well, they're going to exclusively attack the himbo now. Speaking of, the 3 that are still, or the 2 that are still up on the deck, one of them turns away from Mercy, covering its eyes, and uses the opportunity to rake claws across Ben. And the other one, already facing Ben and attacking, kind of looking mad with joy at this fight, continues trying to press the attack against him. Oh, no, wait, that was the other one. So 2 of them turn away from Mercy and jump on Ben. Ben is now fighting 3. Alright.
Thanks, hon.
First attack. Second attack. Your defense is 3. Oh, wait, no, it's 4, isn't it? Because you spent modes for your defense. So you've got 4 defense right now.
Yeah.
For
You
defense.
could...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, it's 5. Because you spent 4 modes.
I put it
So
in 2.
you could put in another 2 modes and get up to the right amount of defense for this.
2 important things about combat in Exalted. One is that if you're using magic to boost your defense, it only lasts for the attack against which. That particular
Okay.
attack,
That's not how we
unless
applied
it
it
counts
last
as
round.
otherwise. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna keep applying it the way we
Yeah.
did originally because I like
Seems
to keep
good.
things consistent.
That's fair.
Alright.
And the other thing is that usually you declare any boosts to your defense before it's rolled. So everybody declares what magic is on.
Yeah,
You know.
that makes
attack,
sense.
And then magic is on the defense.
That makes total
Yeah.
sense. We're not gonna do it that way for this combat.
Fine by me.
But I am gonna go do some fucking homework, and then I'm going to apply the rules correctly moving forward.
Absolutely, I will continue to call you on things. This works. We will go with house rules
Yeah.
for now.
I don't like changing things mid-scene, basically. Unless it's like a new thing, I don't want to start screwing over people just because I happen to know more in the next round, you know?
Take that approach.
So your defense is still 5, Ben. And you
Yeah.
still have 4 motes committed to it. You can spend another 2 to bring it up to 6, which would help you here.
That's probably a good idea. Do
Yes.
that.
Great. The 2 of them immediately leap on you like slavering monsters. But now holding 2 weapons, you simply thrust both ends of the bisected AK-47 towards them, tapping them both in the forehead and knocking them back. And the last one, who still has power, is going to slash again at Darius. Pushing forward and trying to take a chunk out of him.
Okay.
6 successes.
I will drop another 2 into my defense or my evasion to evade it.
Okay. So once again, he rushes forward, and once again, you step back just out of his reach. Speaking of Darius, you're up.
Darius will, moving to the sidestepping to the right, Darius is going to move up the stairs, but stop halfway, taking aim at the man that was pursuing him and firing another shot.
Okay. Withering attack.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. His soak, which you don't need yet. Okay. Roll your attack,
And
buddy.
I'm going to put 8 personal motes into it.
Goddamn. Jesus fuck. That's a lot of successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? Oh, 9, 10. There it is. Okay, yeah, that hits, and you have 8 threshold successes. Oh my god. His soak is 7. So it's going to be your weapon damage plus your threshold successes minus his soak. So basically your weapon damage plus 1. Plus, yeah.
I think I did that right. Yeah, that's 10d10.
Yeah. What's your weapon damage? 9?
9.
Yeah, okay. Yep, that's right. So you open fire on him, and he hits the floor as hard as he can, dodging away from the attack, but now he's laying on the floor on his face. And you suck up 5 initiative.
Alright. Alrighty.
Next up is James.
I've got one guy in close range still.
Yes, yeah, he's right beside you. He's on the ground right now, but he can very easily threaten again.
Okay, I'm gonna slide across the deck towards the other side of the boat, and as I go,
Thank you, Blackthorn.
I'm gonna aim down the sight and do my very best to get him in the kneecaps as I'm sliding away.
Okay.
Saw this move in Apex.
I'm gonna commit 8 motes as well.
Sweet. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you definitely didn't see this move in Battlefield 2042 because no one's seen that game.
Any stunt die?
Yeah, you could have one.
Okay.
You didn't say you stand on a rock first, so...
Okay.
We used to joke about what would give you the minimum... What was the minimum amount of description necessary to get you a 2-die stunt, which fleshes out the environment, and the answer we landed on was, I stand on a rock and shoot it.
Did that work? Sorry. Yeah. 6 successes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you take away his soak? Oh, wait, no, this is an attack.
This is a withering.
Yeah, so I was stuck in Darius's role. I'm just dumb.
It's all good.
You get 4 threshold successes with this.
Okay. And soak was 7?
Yes. So for you, it's weapon damage plus 4 for your threshold minus 7. So that would be what? 6?
6.
Yeah.
I probably do this right. Sorry. One sec.
Mm-hmm. /R space 6010 greater than 7.
Yep. I'm still trying to use the
Mother
Jesus
of fuck!
Enough.
That's
No.
4 10s! Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Well,
baby.
that's ridiculous. I...
Sometimes you roll 10 dice and get 1 success. Other times, this.
So you fucking crash him, that's for goddamn sure. So you get... Let me see here. You get 10 initiative from that, plus 5 for crashing. So 15.
Yep. Nice.
He drops down very fucking low. Yep. Great. Ben, you're up.
Alright, so I have these 2 guys coming at me.
Yep.
Coming
3,
at Ben
actually.
right now. 3.
Yes.
3.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
Holding on.
Yep. Well, no, I'm still in devil form. I can't use other charms while I'm still in devil form, right?
You can use other charms, absolutely.
Absolutely. You just
Okay.
can't. Another form type charm would overwrite the benefits, the scene-long benefits of this form, but that's the only restriction.
Okay. It's not another form, so
As long
That's-
as if a charm specifically says that it requires you be in a stance, then you can't use it without being in that stance. But the early martial arts charms
Yeah.
mostly don't require that. And as far as other charms are concerned, they're fair game. Do whatever you want.
did you go?
What you looking for, buddy?
Crescent defense. Where did you go?
Which defense?
Oh, no, never mind. Revolving crescent defense.
White Reaper.
Yeah. Turning the strength of numbers, revolving crescent defense cancels all onslaught penalties to the martial artist's parry.
That's good, because those
Instead,
are going to
converting
apply
each-
like fuck next round.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a single attack, instead converting each point penalty into a +1 bonus to their parry.
But you have to be using a White Reaper weapon or unarmed, correct? To use White Reaper charms? And I'm pretty sure
That-
gun isn't a White Reaper charm.
Yeah, that's true.
You could just
Might have
drop
made-
it. One thing that all martial arts have in common is they all allow unarmed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's broken now, so
So you just drop it. Fair enough.
yeah.
All right, well,
Alright,
that's going to
he
help.
drops it.
Your defense is literally going to go up by 2 over the next round.
Yep.
Instead of down by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and could you link that charm, please? If you have it.
I have the book
Okay.
PDF open.
What kind of charm is it?
It is a martial arts reflexive instant charm.
Oh, so you can do another action then. Wait, reflexive?
Okay.
You have to activate that when you're attacked, I believe.
Ah, okay. Well, then I'll hold off on
Ah.
that until he's attacked.
No, you can activate it if you're attacked. I think you could do it without. So for the next round, you've got this defense up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you can still do something else.
If it's reflexive,
All
it
right.
can be activated at any time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
All right. In that case, Ben's gonna do that and kick one of them. Try to kick one of their knees out.
Aight.
The closest one to him.
Make your martial arts attack. I'm guessing you want to spend motes for this.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's spend another 2 motes plus.
You should pretty much always be spending the max amount of motes possible. Combat usually doesn't
Okay,
last
what's
very
the
long, and it's
max?
basically rocket launcher tag. It'll be your dice pool, so your dexterity plus martial arts.
Which is 3 and 3. That's 6.
So you can spend up to 6 motes, and probably should to add 6 to your dice pool.
Fuck it, I got the motes. Let's put in a whole 6.
Wise.
Alright. That is unarmed. Do I have to make a roll for the wither attack?
Yep, you roll your dex plus your combat ability plus your weapon's accuracy, and then you add any bonuses or penalties. In this case, you're going to add another 6 dice for your excellency.
I just have the character sheet. I'm just going to...
Yeah, give me a sec here. I should be able to help you. So your
Yeah.
weapon accuracy is 4. You're going to roll your dexterity, which is 3, plus your combat ability, which is 3. So total of 6 so far, plus 4 for your weapon accuracy. So you're up to 10. Plus you're going to
Yeah.
add another 6, so you're up to 16 dice. Yeah, 16 dice.
Can I not just use this this button, the W attack?
You definitely can.
There we go. Just 5.
This did not roll the number of dice that it should have.
No?
Nope.
Oh, I forgot to add the 6.
Yeah. You want to try that
Alright.
again?
Yeah. There we go.
Jesus fuck.
That's better.
Yes, it sure is. You rolled a lot of successes. Okay. So you can have 6 threshold successes. Fuck me running.
Yep.
So now you're gonna roll your strength plus your weapon damage, which in your case is 7. So
I
4
don't-
plus 7, which is 11, and then you're gonna add threshold successes, which is 6. So 17 dice. You're going to roll 17 dice minus their soak, which is 7. So 10 dice.
Alright.
You roll 10 dice.
I don't think I did that right.
Uh,
Successes. Bonus is a 0.
yeah, you should have 0 bonus successes.
What?
1. You rolled 4 dice.
I don't think I did that right.
Type this in the chat box. /r
Yeah.
space 10d10 greater than 7.
10d10 greater than 7?
10d10. You just rolled 10d. Needs to be 10d10.
Ah, fuck.
You just wanted some chicken tendies.
Yeah.
Just wanted that 10d.
10d10 greater than 7.
There you go.
There.
5 fucking successes. Okay, well. And you
7.
struck the. Sorry?
Double 10s, right?
Yes. So 1. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. So 7 successes. Which one were you attacking? The one that cut your gun in half? or
Whichever
of the
one
other
was
two?
the closest to him.
Probably
I
the
just
one that
took
cut
out
your
his
gun in
knee.
half.
Yes.
Okay. So let me do some mental math real quick. Holy shit, that was close. All right. So you kick him in the side of the kneecap, which you immediately hear crack as the bone splinters under the force of your attack. But you can literally watch his leg repair in real time as he begins to put weight on it again, ready to continue the fight. And
Seriously?
You get, yes, seriously. I was not joking.
That's what Ben says. Seriously?
All right, and we're back at the top of the round, so I'm gonna do this thing again, and then
Oh yeah, and now he's in peripheral.
okay, good. James, you're up. You have 18 initiative. You should use that.
Yeah. Let's have a look. We got 4 fellas.
Yes,
Still-
which doesn't divide evenly, so someone's getting extra hurted.
Yep. Okay. So once again with the blinding, the trance of unhesitating speed.
Yep. You're spending the motes and willpower to go with it with this, right?
Yep, of course.
Great.
Down to 5.
So it's gonna be your dexterity plus combat ability.
Yep. Okay. I think I got this. And bumping it up again to.
Yep, you can spend excellency in this.
Okay. So.
Remember that threshold doesn't do anything for you here.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully that'll roll. 6 successes. And sorry, so I'm throwing 4 at one guy and 6 at another. But we'll go 4 to start with.
So you're throwing 4 at all of them, and then 6 at one of them.
Sorry. Yeah.
So roll 4 dice, and we'll apply
Yeah.
that to 3 of them, and then
Mhm.
6 dice, and we'll apply that. I'm guessing to the one closest to you. Okay,
Absolutely.
go ahead.
Soon as
So for
we-
damage, you just roll your initiative.
Yeah.
So roll a 6d10 first.
Okay, that should be coming through.
Yep, 3 successes.
And then 1 for 4 for the rest.
Sorry?
And then 1 for 4 for the rest of them.
No, please roll another. Because I don't want to... I'd rather not apply it down, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, so if you could re-roll with 4 dice, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, no sweat.
Because the math just doesn't work out. And it turned out the same way anyway. Okay, so the first guy that's on the ground already under attack by you and Darius, you put the barrel of the gun against the back of his head and blow the crown of his skull out, and then bring the weapon up in one fluid motion and pepper the other 3 with bullets. They all get riddled with bullets, but manage to knit the wounds close quite quickly. The one on the ground, not so much. Can anyone here see ghosts?
Oh, time to test a thing. Yes. However,
You're in the engine room. Fuck
I
off.
am watching through a camera, and I wonder
Oh.
if my arm works through it.
How do you see ghosts?
I have spirit detecting glance, which I will now put in the chat. But yes,
I would assume
actually-
that you'd charms aren't like specific things that you do. So I think that you can have this one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I'll just give it away. Oh shit, that's interesting. Okay, so you see a shockingly large spirit leave that guy's body and disappear into thin air, which is
what does this
very
spirit,
weird.
What does this spirit look like?
It looked like a large bestial coyote covered in tar and matted fur, blood leaking from its wounds.
Joe's gonna try like snapshotting that,
Okay, sure.
and he's not gonna like.
Just so you know, when you look back through the footage later, you won't be able to see it. But okay.
I figured.
Yeah.
And one wonders if when I look through the footage later, will I be able to see it if I turn on spirit detecting glance?
No.
Oh, excellent. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Technology just doesn't interact, but I'm seeing the thing. Okay, cool.
You can see
Joe-
through the tech, but the tech can't record it.
Cool. That's awesome. Joe's gonna like Joe's not checking that right now. He's just gonna be like, what? Continue. Okay, he's actually gonna he's gonna start heading out of the room. Actually, he's gonna look at Nadia. Did you see that?
She is currently looking away from the combat on the camera, so she shakes her head quickly.
I'll be back. Hopefully soon. He's gonna head above decks.
Okay, we're gonna end it there.
Yes.
So it's just I really don't want to include you in the scene.
Fuck.
No, I figured I would join battle probably next session rather than doing it one of the earlier rounds. So that was intentional.
Yeah. Okie
Combat part two.
dokie. So we're gonna end it there for tonight, guys.
There's combat next session,
There will be combat next session.
which
Unfortunately,
means there's no blue booking.
there's tons of blue booking. You guys can have less
Which
than 1
means-
second of blue booking.
No, Jordan. You know what this means.
It means that you get less than 1 second of blue booking.
It means you get to suffer, Eggman.
Hey, it's not my fault. Hey, this is a fate weave. I have no control over this.
Uh-huh.
This was a very long paragraph upon paragraph document was handed to me with describing what exactly would happen on which turn. So my hands are tied. I'm sorry. This is fate.
Uh-huh.
And
We're
that's
coming
my
for you.
excuse.
Just because 90% of the hair is on your chin.
God damn it. All right. So,
God damn,
Just,
God
I'm
damn it,
coming for your
James.
fucking kneecaps, my dude.
uh-huh. All right, we're gonna end it there for tonight. Hey, first combat scene. That went worse than I expected it to, mostly because I thought I knew more than I do. So apologies for that, everyone. I know that was a bit of a slog. Anyway, it is the end of the night, which means the players can vote for who they thought the best player of the night was. They could base this on anything such as who had the most kills in Cold Blood, or any other thing. And the Pattern Spiders also get to pick their best friend of the night. I'll set up the poll for that.
Are we getting XP for tonight, considering we're mid-combat?
Yes. So, I know that combat scenes will last a long time, and because of the nature of us streaming this, I really don't want to overcomplicate it more than I need to. So simply at the end of every session, no matter what happens, you guys get XP. Sometimes that means you'll get a lot of XP in a very short period of time in-game, but technically you're getting the same amount of XP over time. It's just not based on your character's perception of time.
Cool.
It's a narrative concept that is meta to the game world. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter that much. Okay, so we're gonna start with votes, and I'm gonna go left to right because I'm doing too many things at once. Joaquin, Sam, who would you like to vote for?
Right, for me, it's gonna be. Actually, it's gonna be James, because he's just like, yeah, okay, hand me a rifle, takes aim, boof.
Blows a guy's head off.
Oh, wait, did that happen?
Yes, it did.
Oh.
You
Oh, that's the
literally
thing
saw
that
it
I missed.
live.
Yeah. Huh. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So I want everyone to know, Joaquin 2022, I sure fucking love murder. All right. Which?
Yeah,
who would you like to vote for?
No. Sam 2022.
No, Joaquin, we're making this as bad as possible. Which? Who would you like to vote for?
Okay. One, James, we had one job. We had one deal, and that was to not kill people.
Well,
What defines a people?
also, the Exaltation has ideas of its own. James may not have been thinking specifically about James stuff. James may have been thinking about Knight stuff, and the Knight was like, time to shoot this guy in the head.
Yep.
So just to be clear, technically, this may be a thing that he later goes, oh fuck. But yeah, in the moment, yeah, he blew a guy's head off. So
All right.
which who do you want to vote for?
I'm going to. Fuck it, I'm gonna vote for Darius, because he was just so chill about all this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, people are attacking? Huh, tough shit. You want to do a deal or what?
And she's like, no. And then you're like, all right, I'll kill you. I'll kill for you anyway.
Alright, I want to shoot things.
I haven't got the chance to use any of these combat charms, so let's do this.
When Joe was the one who was like, I don't like us fighting, but also I don't like us not learning anything about these supposed enemies. Maybe we should see this. And everybody's like, okay, I guess that means we're fighting. Wait. Oh.
Well, to be fair, you did just learn something about them. Aki, my good Ak friend.
I'm voting for Darius because, honestly, Sage was stuck on the bus for the first little bit of the game,
The session.
and I feel bad. And also, Darius hasn't gotten to do a lot of stuff in game, so I feel bad times two. Shut the fuck up! I'm still fucking talking.
You done?
And I have a child here now, so I can't swear.
So I win.
For the
All
most
right.
part.
So I
Darius.
also want to shout out to Darius for fucking trying to play on the bus. That's awesome.
Commit to the bit.
Jame, singular.
My vote's going to Joaquin for the impending shitstorm that James is about to catch.
Right. Seems about right. Please put your vote in the chat. And Darius.
My vote is going to Mercy for popping a charm and saying, "Sit down, don't attack my friend," and then they all promptly stopped attacking her to attack her friend. While she's like, "I want to get to this boat."
That was really
Big
funny.
ton.
Yeah.
Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my sword.
Pro tip: later athletics charms let you run on water.
No.
But can you swim on land?
Probably.
Not with that attitude.
You'd look dumb, but yes. All right.
Objectively, yes, you can make that happen.
Yeah. So I believe Darius wins the vote. Yes. So congratulations, Darius. You get an extra solar XP from your good friends. The pattern spiders are split between James and Darius. I think, despite James executing a guy in cold blood, that I'm actually going to break in favor of Darius for dedication. Guy fucking played while en route home, specifically because the show must go on. I appreciate that a lot. Like, a lot. I know that's not easy to do. So I'm going to break in favor of Darius.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! Everybody
Thank you.
clap.
I clapped. Alright. So, everyone can have 2 and 2. I think I'm going to give out probably more minimal XP during combat rounds. But that means Darius can have 3 and 3. So, 3 solar, 3 normal. And now for my favorite part of the night. Wild mass guessing. So, I'm going to go right to left because I went left to right last time. Darius. Or Sukrown. What do you think's going on, buddy?
I don't know enough about different exalts, but we're obviously fighting something that is attuned to animal spirits of some kind. And I'm curious to see what all of the other ones represent, because we killed one that was a coyote, I think?
Sort of.
Yeah. I want to see what all the others represent, so Joe, get up here quick and show me as we kill them.
Great. Love that. Yeah. Just
Wow.
ice a coyote in cold blood.
Hey, Joe, film this!
World star.
Hold my beer!
Oh my god. So yeah, 100% confirmed. You guys are killing an heretofore unknown type of exalt called fur exalts, which is
Furry?
we don't talk about them. Scald, what's your WMG, my man?
Well, my biggest guess is that their head is their weak spot.
I mean, kinda. If you blast them with 18 fucking initiative, yeah, it sure is.
Your successes on that, after, when you're rolling that damage, are just going to be health levels. The whole health levels.
They were actually just out on a 4-hour cruise and got lost.
So wait.
Got lost and
These guys
accidentally
attacking you just got lost.
Yep.
Great, yeah, 100% confirmed. Aki, what's your wild mass guessing?
Oh, I don't need to guess. I know the second I see Nick in the office, I'm gonna throw a goddamn chair at his head. I'm gonna exit the elevator, I'm gonna meet eyes with Nick, and then I'm going to just pull the nearest chair and I'm gonna beat it his fucking
So your
head.
wild mass guessing is the threat of physical violence.
To Nicholas, yes.
Alright,
Attaboy.
great, 100% confirmed.
Good.
What's your wild mass guessing?
Um,
Oh, Christ.
my wild mass guessing is James is gonna get his ass ripped out by Joe, eventually. Nick is gonna suffer a concussion from being hit with a chair. And I believe these guys are lunar exalts, potentially.
Ah, that's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Worshipping Cthulhu.
Worshipping Cthulhu, of course, yes.
Yes.
100% confirmed. He's actually right, like, underneath the boat right now, just chilling. Sam.
Okay. So my theory is actually that we just landed on a technocracy boat
Oh, interesting.
because, well, like, I don't know. These people they've got something going on.
So you
They
think they're
use
mages?
technology. Pardon?
So you think they're mages?
Yes, I think that, yeah, and I think that these people attacking us could be in some way either umbral entities are in there, or they're somehow inhabited through the magic of rival mages, but with these spirits that are empowering and also in controlling them.
Okay. Yeah, 100% confirmed. They are they're people possessed by umbral spirits that just got lost on a cruise.
Yes, and oh right, and the people that are on this yacht, they're definitely androids.
Okay, got it. Yeah, 100%. That's why they're fighting, because the umbral spirits are like, we hate robots, and the robots are like, beep boop, I am a robot.
Robots versus furries.
Oh my god. Anyway, yep. So of course I confirm all your theories. You guys can have less than 1 tick of blue booking, which should be enough. You filth. I know it's upsetting that Ben doesn't get to sleep with Mercy again, but you know, take what you can get.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Exactly.
Repeatedly,
Exactly.
so loudly that that poor Darius has to cover his ears at night.
Reason I have earplugs.
Anyway,
You know, if you
Nothing
shaved your fucking
happens
eyebrows off, you
on
wouldn't
the
have
boat.
hair on the fucking upper half of your head.
that's true. That
You're
is correct.
towing
yeah.
a fucking a thin line there, my dude.
You're just mad because you can't get it on in less than 1 second of blue booking.
There's gotta be charms for that.
There almost certainly is, to
There-
change one
yeah.
action into an instant and then make that action give someone a thunderous orgasm. I'm
Oh,
certain
no.
there is a combo charm for that. At any rate, that's going to be it for us for tonight, guys. Thank you everyone for being here. As always, I appreciate you pattern spiders very, very much. Thank you for being patient as we navigate through this. It's been a minute for me, and I'm a little more rusty than I thought I'd be.
Get better at Elden Ring.
So I will be, speaking
Get
of,
good scrub.
I will be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time to play Elden Ring. It'll be a good time. I am loving the game, and I'm very good at it, no matter what Aki says. I have killed so many bosses. I'm
No, you
farther
fucking
than
haven't.
anyone else.
Don't fucking lie to me. Don't fucking lie to chat. How
I'm
dare
not.
you.
I'm lying to the pattern spiders, which are legally distinct from chat.
What's your kill death ratio?
I have one. So, I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to continue our Elden Ring playthrough.
You're
And
fucking clapped by giant
I
monsters.
think that's about it for tonight. So, until next time,
Embrace the chaos.
Bibbles.
I'm here for the